You know what? That's an excellent question, my friend. How did Japan find out about China's humiliation if they were isolated to that extreme? And the answer is legal loopholes. What I mean by that is that technically speaking, foreigners were not allowed in Japan. So what do you do if you want to actually trade with them? You don't let them into Japan, you instead let them into an artificial island that is just off the coast of Nagasaki, and that is where you're allowed to actually trade with them. In doing so, not only are you able to restrict who is actually allowed into your country to trade, but simultaneously you are able to restrict your own people from being able to trade with them because you need special permission to be able to trade with the people on this artificial island. In fact, that being said, one of the first major restrictions that ended up happening was that the Portuguese were kicked out. They were the first traders that were there to trade with Japan. And the Dutch instead became the intermediaries between Japan and the outside world because, go figure, the Dutch only cared about money. They weren't trying to spread Christianity and lead to a number of Christian revolts, which is what ended up happening over the course of early Japanese modern history. Yeah, again, the Japanese government really did not like that, and that is one of the key reasons that restrictions were put in place in the first place. And so it was then, for over 200 years, if you wanted a foreign firearm, if you wanted a book, if you wanted any knowledge of the outside world, all news information and items would be filtered through here, in Dejima, just off of Nagasaki. But hey, if you want to hear more of my history stuff, you should check out my podcast, the History of Everything podcast.